What's up, guys? This is Mark from My Primal Being. Welcome to another episode of Mindset Monday. Here we are on a nice hot afternoon out here in Pasadena, California. And I'm right out in the sun because I love you guys. And I wanted to get a pretty decent shot. This almost didn't happen actually because I got frustrated with the original shot that I was trying to take. It's in front of this place called Castle Green down the street. And I really didn't want to stand in the sun, so I was in the shade. I couldn't get the camera to focus, and I got pretty fed up because that was about a half an hour, 45 minutes of me messing around with the camera, trying to make it happen. And then eventually I was just like, to hell with it. I came up to this alley, got a pretty decent angle, nice thoroughfare in the background. Got some people walking by, whatever, challenge. And here we are. So what I wanted to talk about, which is absolutely appropriate for this particular topic, is the idea of getting back on the wagon. The reason why I want to talk about this is because I could have gone with the path of least resistance, been lazy, just packed it up and gone home, but I decided the smart thing to do was I really want to make this happen. I want to do this consistently, and I want to do it probably for the rest of my life, because I love sharing this information with you guys. So in order for me to do that, I have to break out of those old patterns, those old beliefs, out of those old behaviors, and actually just take it, stand out here and do this for you. So here we are. Now, I believe the reason why that happens is a lot of times we have these established patterns within our minds and behaviorally that it's just so much easier to fall back on those patterns, that it's really difficult to go ahead and follow the path leading up to the new things that we're trying to do. The reason why there's so much resistance is because most of that stuff we don't really understand. There's so much mystery sort of in front of us. We don't know what the path entails. And in order to sort of overcome all those challenges to get ahead and to move forward, it's a little bit difficult to cut through the haze, really get past all the unanswered questions, and sort of just do what it takes to move forward. So it's easy to just fall back on old behavior and be like, I'm just gonna be lazy, not get up off the couch and take it easy. Because in order for you to have to get up, get ready, and go to the gym, for example, requires a couple of extra little micro behaviors that compound to create this massive behavior, which happens to be going to the gym, getting your fitness on, and working out. The same can be said for eating. Now, I always insist that people go ahead and start to eat clean, real, whole foods. And it's pretty difficult for most people, especially if they're always on the go and have a multitude of different stressors sort of going on throughout their day. When you've got family issues happening, you got to take care of your kids, maybe even some pets, maintain your relationships with the people around you. It's a bit difficult to think about what you're going to do to go to the store, buy some groceries, take the stuff home, prep the food, cook the food, put that away, and then do the cleanup. Like I said, it's all these micro behaviors that you have to add up that compound to this ultimate major behavior, which happens to be eating clean. And it takes a bit of work. I can definitely understand because, for doing this, for example, I have to take my stuff, pack it into a bag, get in my car, come to Pasadena, set it up, get the shot, get over my own BS, and make it happen. So the best thing to do is just to kind of, as much as possible, get used to seeing what it is that you experience along the way, find those paths of resistance, or at least find those little bits of resistance that get in your way, note those things, or keep it in mind so that the next time you come around and you push through that little bit of resistance, you get a little better at overcoming that, and the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And eventually you'll find yourself somewhere further along the path and closer to your goal. Now, some of these things may take a lot more work than others because if you establish certain behaviors over several years, it can be really hard, and it's kind of unrealistic to believe that you're just going to magically change overnight. I mean, granted you can, but that requires a lot of extreme focus, dedication, and really sort of dedicated time into that one particular habit. This is why certain things like military boot camps are very effective, because it forces you to be in that situation constantly, and you always have this nagging, persistent reminder, which happens to be your drill instructor, your drill sergeant, or whatever they call it in your particular branch of the military, that is constantly drilling and nagging at you to stay on track and keep with the established protocols to get you to the level of progress that they want you to achieve within whatever constrained period of time that they want you to do it in. Now, you can do the same thing for yourself. Establish certain milestones, establish an endpoint so that you can get to where you need to go as quickly as possible. Because otherwise, you always kind of sort of dilly-dally on the way. But yeah, the only real way you can sort of overcome that, get back on the wagon, is to always persist and crush it every single time. I mean, it's hot. I want to be in the shade. I could really use a cold drink. I need to find a place where there's some water, but here I am, persisting. Let me know what I can do for you guys. It's always sort of unique in every situation. So if you guys have any particular questions or ideas on sort of how to overcome your personal obstacles, let me know. Shoot me a comment, and just share your thoughts with me. Anyways, this is Mark with My Primal Being. As always, have fun, be safe, and peace out.